So one of the questions we often get asked is when you would use a connector with rings versus a Flexi connector. So there's a number of differences between these two types of connectors. Connectors with rings are essentially a standard Seeflex connector with a ring added on in different sections, whereas the Flexi is an entire encased flexible wire coil that goes the entire way around. So the advantage of using a ring over the Flexi coil is that the ring is a lot thicker. We use a 6mm stainless ring, and that means that there's no way that you're going to compress that even with heavy vacuum, things like that. We also use them for increasing the pressure resistance of a connector. So having a ring in essentially allows an extra point of resistance. So the distance between the fixed points of the connector shrinks, which means that you can have a lot higher pressure running through them. We add rings to our AS O2OE 040 materials. With O2O, you get quite a bit of compressibility. So this can be good for weighing applications. There's not a lot of transfer that goes on here. You can also use these for applications that oscillate. So if there's lateral movement and things like that that moves around quite a lot, you would use a connector with rings rather than a Flexi, because the thicker wall section of, say, an 040 will last a lot longer in those applications than a Flexi would. One of the disadvantages of using rings compared to Flexi is the compressibility. You still get some, but when you compress them, you don't get a completely open aperture, and you don't get as much compression as you do out of the Flexi. So with the Flexi, you can compress right the way down. Product aperture is still 100% open, so the product flows smoothly. Thanks everyone for watching. If you have any further technical questions about the BFM product range, feel free to leave them in the comments below.